There's a silent assassin, a serial killer seducing our unsuspecting children, enticing them, inviting them in, and then taking them without much of a struggle. It's a silent act. You don't hear it, and it can happen in a heartbeat. What if it was your child? What if it was your fault? Could you live with that?
Welcome back to DTV. If you've driven down 19th Avenue lately, you've seen the light rail construction taking place. We thought we'd check in and make sure the project is on track. And joining us now is Albert Santana, Light Rail Administrator for the City of Phoenix. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Councilman, for having me on the show to give you an update on what we've got going on 19th Avenue.
Well, I'll tell you, Albert, I want you to take, you're not going to do this, but I will give you a lot of credit for a lot of what's going on right here in the Valley. There's a lot of people that deserve a lot of credit. There's currently 20 miles of light rail throughout the Valley. We're talking about the latest 3-mile extension, which is in Phoenix District 5 between Bethany Home Road. It's going to go to Dunlap, 3.2-mile stretch. Big project. Tell us a little bit about it.
So, Councilman, like you said, we're along 19th Avenue. We've been under construction a little over a year. We broke ground in January of 2013. And to date, we've got a little over 400 people physically on the alignment working on various things going on out there. Over 300,000 hours have been put into the job in the first year. We have 0 recordable accidents. From a construction perspective, that's a very big milestone. We're about 90% done with all of the utility work. So if you're driving there and you see these big excavators and holes and pipes, that's all of the new utilities that are being put in.
And Albert, and this is in the first quarter of 2014.
Correct.
Depending on when our audience watches the show.
Right.
So yeah, in the first quarter, so a lot of work has been done.
Correct.
We are on track. It's a $300 million capital project,
Correct.
big project.
Correct.
And tell us a little bit about what people will expect. I drive 19th Avenue quite often. Right. I know members of my council team, we drive 19th Avenue quite often. It's a very, it's a different type of construction scene. Everyone is working very hard to keep that road open, keep access open for the businesses along the way as well.
Yeah, and like you said, it's a lot of components to this job. There's a lot of details that go into it. Virtually, we're rebuilding an entire road and then putting a light rail system in the middle of the road, so there's a lot of work to be done. So what we can say to the commuters is, one, please pay attention as you're commuting the area, as well as look out for all of the different signs. We do have about 300 businesses in the area, so while we're making sure that we can get the project done on time, we know that we owe it to our communities, to the schools, to the businesses, to all the stakeholders that we have to balance the need to make sure that everybody has access, so that way everybody can get to and from wherever they need to go, as well as supporting all of our businesses along the corridor. It's vital that we keep our community moving forward while we keep all of our projects moving forward. So it's a fine balance that we walk. We've had a really good year. We have great relationships with all of the stakeholders. They understand that the project is complex, but at the same time, I think everybody recognizes the long-term benefits that the light rail system will bring to the entire community.
That's exactly right. Long-term benefits, everyone, there are a lot of people, certainly the majority of people in the area and the city, frankly, people voted for this.
Absolutely.
So people want light rail. The concern is, especially our local businesses along 19th Avenue, we do a lot around Shop 19th Avenue. Of course, shop local, but shop 19th Avenue. We even were, instrumental in working together on a light rail wrap with the Shop 19th Avenue, which is, a nice looking wrap. Right. Tell us more about those efforts and just trying to attract people to 19th Avenue to help our businesses who are currently, frankly, at risk because of construction.
Yeah, so exactly, and we're very mindful of the businesses, and we really do have a good relationship with the group. What we've done are things like, along with Shop 19th Avenue, we've created reward programs that we tell all the community about by offering discounts and incentives for people to go shop at these different places. We've partnered with several nonprofit organizations to where we could host and say the first 100 people to come have lunch at Thai Lotus on 19th Avenue in Glendale, that the first 100 people to get there, you get $5 off your lunch. So we do all types of different promotions, as well as provide them all kinds of website assistance, marketing assistance, anything that we know we can do as a city to help them, because their success is our success, and we really want to make sure that they get through this.
And it starts by leading leading by example. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've had lunch, dinner, haircut, just whatever we can do on 19th Avenue. I appreciate your leadership on that as well. Really quickly, there's an app that people can get to just stay up on exactly what's going on. What can you tell us about the app?
Yeah, so the app's very critical. It's a way for us to communicate to a lot of people very fastly. The app is called NW Extension, no spaces, and it's a really nice way to get all your construction updates, as well as get a listing of all the businesses, all their promotions, as well as what's going to be coming up here in the next year in 2014, which we'll have a lot of good things to finish up at the end of this year. So,
Albert, the city of Phoenix is lucky to have you. I'm certainly, we are certainly lucky to have you right there in this capacity. Not only for the city of Phoenix, but the people of Phoenix. So thank you, and obviously we'll keep working together, and we'll have you back on the show for more updates. We'll be back after this quick break. Keep watching DTV.